Hi everyone! Today we will create a light bulb which we will be able to switch on and off via Blockly. The bulb will shine 3 different colors. We will be creating it out of a game object which consists only of a bulb model and a source of light. As usual, first of all we will create a new Varwin object. Open Varwin SDK, create, object, and fill in all the fields. Let's add these missing components: rigid body kinematic and sphere collider, which will help us with moving the bulb. Now we add an interactable object behavior. Untick all settings except is grabbable. We need this so that the player will be able to take and carry the bulb in all modes. Save the prefab and proceed to editing the bulb's TypeScript. Our bulb must be able to shine different colors as well as to not shine at all. First, we'll create 2 public variables. Assign the renderer class to the first one, and let's name it bulb body. This will indicate the renderer of the bulb model. We will use it to change the material of the bulb. Assign the light class to the other one. This will indicate the light source inside the prefab. Additionally, let's create 2 private variables. One is bool variable is on, which will store the on-off state of the bulb. The other is current color, which will store current color of the bulb. Let's create a function for setting the color. Set color. It will accept string input. Later, I'll explain why to use a string in this case. Let's use a switch to check current color of the bulb and set current color variable accordingly: white, blue, and red. Now we have to assign this color to the glass. It's first in the list of the model's materials. So we take the first value from the materials array and assign to it the _current color. Assign the same color to the light source. The second function will switch the bulb on and off. Let's name it setIsOn. Assign the value that has appeared at function start to the isOn variable. If the bulb is on, switch the light source on as well. Otherwise, switch it off. But if we want things to be perfect, we also have to set the emission color of the bulb material. To do this, add another function, setEmissionColor. Inside the function, we just set the emission color to the material with the same color which appeared at function start. So when the bulb is on, the emission color will be the same as the bulb color. When the bulb is off, the emission color has to be black. Essentially, this way we switch off the glow of the material. Save the script and get back to Unity. Add the relevant objects to bulb body and bulb light and save the prefab. Now it's time to tie all this to Blockly. We have only 3 color options for the bulb: white, blue, and red. In such cases, we use the value attribute, which allows us to create value lists. They will appear in Blockly as a drop-down list. Let's add the value attribute with color ID because we need a color list. Next, add the attribute locale with the color name to be displayed in Blockly. Finally, add the variable itself, a string named white. Repeat these steps for the blue and red colors. Make sure all the colors have the same ID in the value attribute. As for action, we'll make Blockly return the earlier written setColor method. To add a block of action, use the action attribute. Let's assign to it setColorID. We need the action to receive one of the values we've described earlier with the value attribute. To that end, let's add the attribute values, plural, with the same color ID we've used before. Add locale to set the name of the object for display in Varwin RMS and Blockly. That's it. Since we use values, at start we'll be getting names of the variables described in values, which are the strings white, blue, and red. That's why we use the string input for this function. Finally, let's add actions for switching the light on and off. Use the function turnOn to call the object function setIsOn with parameter true, and the function turnOff for the other way around. Assign the same ID for these 2 actions. This way, these actions will group within one block in Blockly, and the relevant action will be selectable from a drop-down list. Save all changes and create your object. Run Varwin RMS, add the object to the library. Now let's check how it works. Spawn the bulb and a button to manage your bulb. Save and switch to View mode. Even in this mode, you can carry the bulb around because we've made it grabbable from the first. Now let's check how it looks in Blockly. For instance, let's assign some color to the bulb at the moment of initialization. In the drop-down list, we can see how values are displayed in Blockly. Add logic that will check if the button's pressed. Let the bulb be switched on or off depending on the state of the button. We can see the blocks have grouped together because their IDs are the same. Let's see how it works. When we launch the scene, we see that the bulb is red, but it's not shining. It is just red. We press the button, and the bulb switches on and off. Isn't it beautiful?